Hey everybody, this is Jason with Outdoor Adventures, and thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be going over the Outdoor Research Helium 2 rain jacket. Now, I've carried this jacket with me on every single hiking trip for the past 2 years now, and it's definitely time to give this thing a review because it is an excellent product. Even when it's not raining in the weather report, I still end up just throwing this in my backpack because it is so light. At around 6.1, 6.2 ounces, we'll bring it over to the scale in just a bit. It is just something that you can just leave in your backpack and you have that peace in mind just in case that freak storm comes around and catches you off guard. Now, like I said, this jacket is geared around being lightweight, so some of the features that you may be used to in normal jackets aren't going to be in this jacket. For example, there's no pit zips in the jacket. There's no hand pockets in the jacket. There's no drawstrings on both sides of the hood to lock it down. However, I feel that these features are not necessary for this model jacket, and it does make up for the adjustments in other ways that I think are better. So let me go over that. First off, the sleeve cuffs. You're given elastic basically at the bottom 30% of the sleeve. The top part of the sleeve remains untouched. The zippers are completely waterproof, and I really like the pull tabs here. They're nice and grippy. They're about maybe an inch away from the actual zipper itself, and you can even take these off if you'd like. I chose to leave them on just because it's really no weight at all, and I really like I said, the grippiness of the zipper, and it never catches, which is another great thing. This little chest pocket right here, I find myself using my phone in a lot. Say I'm using my GPS or maybe an MP3 player or whatever. I usually just keep it in this pocket and it remains completely dry. So no issues there. Obviously you want to test this before you go out on your trip to make sure your jacket is waterproof. The hood is probably one of my favorite features about the jacket. Not only does it zip up right to the perfect spot on my bottom jaw neck area, but they have this little drawstring back here that you can grab, and it basically just locks everything in. This little brim of the hood is kind of like a doubled up layer of the rest of the pertex, and it really does a good job of keeping the rain off of your face. This is a very well designed hood, and your head just gets completely locked in this thing, as you know, based on however much you want to tighten it down. That being said, this hood is also great for bikers, as you have plenty of room to put a helmet up here, and this will go over your helmet just fine. There's plenty of room. It's really great design. Now, another great thing about this jacket is its pack size, and we'll compare it to a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle. On the inside of the jacket, there's this Velcro pocket that it stuffs into, and you can do this very fast. It's actually a very well designed. Some of your down jackets may do the same thing here, so I'm glad they implemented into a rain jacket as well. And we'll just take the Velcro, clip it on. Here is the pack size compared to a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle. Also, they give you this little loop. You can attach this to the outside of your backpack, or maybe on your bike if that's what you do, with a carabiner, or just tie it on with some rope, whatever. And this is, I just find myself just shoving this in the mesh part of my backpack and just kind of forgetting it until I actually need it. Like I said, it comes with me on every single trip, and I really have no complaints about it. Now, with all that being said, let's go over to the scale and we'll check out the weight. Okay, the jacket itself comes in at 6.15 ounces. This is the medium version. And for you gram counters out there, that would be 174 grams. Just some final thoughts about the jacket. I believe, at least for my body type, I usually wear a small when it comes to hiking clothing, and I had to size up and get a medium. What this will allow you to do, it'll allow you to wear a down jacket underneath of this, and I think everybody who buys this jacket should go up at least one size. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing this. This costs about $150 on Amazon. However, you can find this as low as $100 during sales. Just use camelcamelcamel.com and that will track the lowest prices. Be sure you get it on sale. This is a great jacket. I have really no complaints about this except for I wish it was just a little longer, and by a little longer I only mean a couple more inches. With this jacket, the rain runs off of the jacket and it tends to soak my pants pretty good, and I think if it was just a little lower it would fall at the right place on my waist to let the rain run off a little bit better. Well, is that a big deal? No, you can always wear rain pants or a rain skirt or just kind of deal with it like I have. Now, another thing, a couple times I've had to use this jacket in features that are pretty much outside of the box. For instance, say we're in an open clearing and the wind picks up. This does break the wind fairly well. I don't really have any problem with it. I mean, it's not like a dedicated windbreaker, but it will get the job done. Now, another thing this jacket is good in, it actually helped me a lot up at my Cranberry Lake trip. It was 10 degrees colder than what the weathermen had forecasted for the low. So it was low 50s, high 40s. And just with this jacket and a short sleeve shirt on, I was able to keep warm. I had no down jacket, and that was my fault for not being prepared, but this definitely saved the day because it would have been quite a miserable morning. That being said, it is still breathable. It's not the greatest breathability, but I believe the Pertex does a great job at providing breathability versus waterproofness. I think it does a very good job. Outdoor Research is a great company. They have great customer support from what I've personally seen. They also have one of the best warranties that I've ever seen, which does mean a lot to me because I tend to be semi-hard on my gear. They have, I believe it's called an ultimate guarantee, where if you're not happy at any point with your purchase, it doesn't matter how long it is, pretty much over lifetime, the lifetime of the product, they will send you a replacement. So you can't beat that. No one can say that that's not a good warranty. I mean, that's epic for the company. So with all that being said, the Outdoor Research Helium 2 jacket. Excellent buy. I would highly recommend it. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And as always, I hope this helps somebody.